Welcome to my new channel. Today our topic is History of English Literature, in which we study the Anglo-Norman period. The Anglo-Norman period refers to the significant era in English history that began with the Norman Conquest of England in 1066 and lasted until the early 30th century. This period marked a profound transformation in English society, culture, and governance. Here are some key features and developments of the Anglo-Norman period. The first one is Norman Conquest. The Anglo-Norman period began with the Norman Conquest of England in 1066 when William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy, invaded England and defeated King Harold II at the Battle of Hastings. This event had far-reaching consequences for English society and marked the beginning of the Norman rule in England. The second one is the Norman rule. Following the conquest, William the Conqueror established himself as the King of England and initiated a process of Normanization, whereby Norman nobles and administrators replaced Anglo-Saxon elites in position of power. Norman French became the language of the ruling class, and Norman customs and legal practices were introduced. Third one is feudalism. The Anglo-Norman period saw the consolidation of feudalism in England, with the feudal system becoming the dominant social and economic structure. Under feudalism, land was granted in exchange for military services or other obligations, creating a hierarchical system of lordship and vassalage. The fourth one is the cultural exchange. The Norman conquest brought about a significant cultural exchange between the Normans and the Anglo-Saxons. While the Norman French became the language of the ruling elite, English remained the language of the common people. This period saw the blending of Norman and Anglo-Saxon traditions in literature, art, and architecture. Fifth one is the administrative reforms. The Norman introduced administrative reforms aimed at centralizing power and strengthening royal authority. William the Conqueror conducted the Domesday Survey in 1086, a comprehensive survey of land holdings and resources in England, which served as the basis for taxation and governance. One is the Norman architecture. The Anglo-Norman period witnessed the construction of numerous castles, cathedrals, and other fortifications in the Norman architectural style. Norman architecture is characterized by its massive stone walls, round arches, and Romanesque features. The seventh one is the legal and judicial reforms. The Norman introduced legal and judicial reforms aimed at standardizing laws and procedures across England. The development of the common law system and the establishment of royal courts helped to centralize legal authority and maintain order. The Anglo-Norman period refers to the historical era in English following the Norman conquest of 1066, when William the Conqueror, Duke of Normandy, successfully invaded English and established Norman rule. This period lasted until approximately the late 12th century. Here are some major literary works from the Anglo-Norman periods. Are Some major works are the Bayeux Tapestry, Domesday Book, Anglo-Norman Chronicles, Brut by Layamon, The History of Kings of Britain by Geoffrey of Monmouth, The Battle of Maldon. To conclude that the Anglo-Norman period was a pivotal era in English history characterized by the fusion of Norman and Anglo-Saxon cultures, the consolidation of feudalisms, and the establishment of centralized royal authority. The legacy of the Norman conquest continues to shape English society and institutions to this day. These works provide valuable insights into the historical, cultural, and literary landscapes of the Anglo-Norman period, showcasing the convergence of Norman and Anglo-Saxon influences in the aftermath of the Norman conquest. Thanks for watching. Allah Hafiz. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe, like, share my video, and don't forget to press the bell icon.